Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's the Syracuse Orange and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Orange head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Syracuse's offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Juwan Johnson, he has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game type numbers early this year. But guys, he has not played a run defense like this yet. This is his first real test of the season. He's going to have to be tough. He's going to have to break tackles, have great contact balance, and you got to hold on to the ball. We know this defense prides itself on creating fumbles and causing havoc. So we'll find out just how good this guy really is after this game.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got him in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Searching for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. The Tar Heels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. But this guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason. And the incredible part is he's putting so much production out every single game when the defense knows he's getting the ball each and every play. It still doesn't matter. At this point, nobody can stop him.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Looking for the marker. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver.
Picked off to stop the threat. Turning it on. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Orange. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Complete to start this drive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moves the pocket. It's Chambers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's some daylight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Here we go. They're going to run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off again. Still on his feet. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Needs it here on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Straight ahead, it's Johnson. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The Orange will have to punt. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Working the ground game. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Drops back. It's Chambers. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Touchdown Tar Heels! Into the end zone for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Myers. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th complete.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is in the air. Trying to get started. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. They're all over him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense working from the pistol. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Left side is Stokes. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Line getting set on second down. They give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 35. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right side, it's Warren. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Let's send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They'll go back to the ground. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Hits inside, it's French. Plows through the defense. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Buying time to his right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Look out! It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He caught it. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Johnson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. On the move, it's French. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's French. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. But now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Driving forward, it's French. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. Out wide left, it's Meyer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Got some room in it to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. The returner will field it and bring it back. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the option, he'll toss it. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the stomping has commenced. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rush right in his face. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Brought down.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense. Got enough space. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Burrowing for yardage. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. That is the final timeout for the Tar Heels. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quick give. It's French. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Bunch formation for these receivers. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports.